Hey, you guys. Hey, you guys. Hey, you guys. Hey, you guys. Let me see how many people gonna come in the live today. Y'all come in the live. Come in the live. Hey, show enough girl. How you doing? I'm walking around in my house, y'all. Hey, lemon pepper. How you doing? I'm walking around in the house, so I'm gonna be in and out of the chat. But I wanted to come and talk to y'all today. Hey, truth is, girl. I just wanted to talk to y'all just for a little bit, because I told y'all I was gonna try to do better with these lives I be trying to do. Y'all come on in here. I have a question for you guys. Hold on a minute. Me and baby walking around this thing. I really just got here maybe like 30 minutes ago. Can y'all hear me okay? Because I have my earpiece in. Can y'all hear me? Happy Friday, boo. Truth is, all right. Hey, Miss Mickey. So listen, y'all. I done got this new little part-time job or whatever. And in the city that I live in, I've been noticing a whole lot of stuff. And I'm trying to figure out, do this shit happen in everybody's city? I've been seeing, now listen, don't get me wrong, because I've seen it before, but now it's like 10 times worse. Do y'all have people hanging on the corners, like with signs and stuff? I'm asking, do y'all have people that's like standing on corners and asking for help, asking for money, asking for food, whatever the case may be? Shit, I seen a man with a sign say, "I'm not even lying, I just need a beer." No lie. Do y'all have that going on in y'all city? I was just wondering because it's like every y'all you do. No, listen, y'all. I've never seen it this bad in my life. Yes, it's very bad. Like, I don't give a damn. Like, if you go 2, 3 miles on every corner, it's people holding signs. So I'm like, what the hell is going on? Why is all these people out here holding these signs? So I was speaking to a young lady that was working in the area, and she said that these people be working together. So like when you see 4 people on the corner, hey Shadow, when you see 4 people on the corner, they be working together with each other, and then they take all their money at the end of the night, and then they divvy it up and do whatever they want to do uh with the money. And I was like, okay, that sort of makes sense. But I be wanting to ask, like, what fucking happened in y'all life to get y'all to the point where y'all standing on the corner asking people for money? Because to me, as hot as it is here, I would rather be working in somebody's building. Yeah, yeah, the opioid the addiction. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Eh, Okay, so I'm glad you said that. Truth is, because I'm gonna get into that part too. So I promise y'all, I want to go up to at least 1 or 2 of them and ask them, like, seriously, because we all have a point in our life where we either going to take the road to do right, or we're going to take the road to do wrong. And who's that? Lord, the little churn at the house. Hey, hold on 1 minute, y'all. Hey, sugar. Oh, how you doing? Good. Okay. What? You please. Excuse me? You please. Oh yeah, I changed this to see, but see what I thought was, you know, it's okay. I'm glad to see y'all. How y'all doing? Uh huh. Uncle Michael keeping y'all, cause I'm not keeping y'all right. Okay. Okay. Y'all. TJ, thank you. Well, Tiny. Okay. Y'all go upstairs. Okay. Anyway, my grandchildren and my son done walked through the door, y'all. But anyway, so I wanted to ask, like, go up and really have a serious conversation with one of the people and say, like, listen, what happened in your life that made you say, okay, I'm gonna go this way, and now my life is fucked up, and where I'm standing on, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful to nobody. I really want to know, like, why is it that I'm standing on this corner asking people for money instead of out working? But the thing that broke my heart the most, because I feel sorry for those people, and I don't give a damn if you on drugs, you have mental illness. I don't give a damn if I have change or some money or whatever. I'm gonna give it to them. That's just me. I don't, anybody else, they can do what they want to. But y'all, the saddest thing that I saw the other day was a young person, and he looked like he was maybe, damn, between 17 and 23. He wasn't dirty. His clothes didn't look raggedy. He was a very handsome young man. And I've seen him twice now. And I think if I go back past that area and I see him out there again, I'm going to talk to him. Okay, I'm reading some of y'all comments. Younger people. Yes, it broke. Truth is, it broke my heart to see that young man. I don't know his situation. I don't know why he out there standing with that sign asking people to help him. I have no idea. But it's not me. I'm not trying to judge any of them. But I want to know with the young, like, shit, what's going on with the young people? Yo, my heart goes out to them. It's so sad. I mean, I grew up in the projects, and I've seen people on drugs. Like, shit, I know the struggle. I just don't get it. Like, and I promise y'all, next time I see that fella, see that young man, I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna pull over. I'm gonna give him some money. I want to know, like, baby, what is going on that you standing on this corner asking for money? I saw a little boy on this street. It's called South Sanders Street, and it's like a, I don't know how that street got so busy with the homeless people and the young people. But this dude, I know he was no more than 18, and I could tell that he was on drugs because his the structure of his face, his cheeks were all sunk in, and we at one point we contacted eyes with each other, and he knew I was looking at him, but I wasn't looking at him like in disgust. I was looking at him like, baby, like, what happened? Like, why are you out here on these drugs? Where your parents? And I am not trying to judge the parents, because I have dealt with drug addiction in my family. I have dealt with it. And I be asking the question, like, listen, what are you gonna do? You gonna do this? This shit only leads to jail or the grave. One or the other. Yeah, I know sometimes y'all get me up here and I be, doing the most and laughing and joking, and I'm gonna get back to that. But I really wanted to know, like, is this happening in other cities? This shit is so sad. Girl, let me try. I used to know. I promise you I did. I used to know how to drop. I used to know how to do it. Hold on a minute. Let me see. Cause y'all know I done been off this so long that I don't be doing right. But see, I don't know how to okay, yeah, okay, I got it now. Let me do it again. Like, um Y'all bear with me. I used to know how to do this, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Truth is, I can't. I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna do better. I keep on telling you I'm gonna do better, but I'm so damn serious because the way I'm doing it, I thought that's the way I'm supposed to do it, but it is what it is. I'm sorry, boo. I can't drop it, but I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna find out how to do it. But yeah, it just broke my heart to see that young man out there like that, and it just broke my heart to see it. And I heard another content creator on here talking and was saying shit like, people should just not do it or say no or this, that, and the third. And I truly don't think, like I don't know, because I've never been on drugs. I mean, what taught me not to do drugs is one day my cousin, and I mean not no distant cousin. This was like a second cousin. She came over to the neighborhood that we stayed in, and I didn't know she was on drugs. She just my cousin. So she had rolled up. Back then it wasn't blunts; it was weed in the paper, and so she had already had the what we call the joint rolled up when she got over to where I was, and she was like, "Cuz, you wanna smoke with me?" And I was like, "Girl, yeah, we can smoke." And right, girl, I'm trying to do better. And so she was like, "Do you want to smoke with me?" And I was like, "Yeah, cuz, come on." I'm not thinking that my cousin finna give me something, you know, nothing out of the ordinary. So I smoked that damn joint with her, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. When I say that I was on a trip, I was on a trip, like for hours, hours. We was sitting on the porch, and I smoked the joint with her, and I don't even remember her leaving me. I just know she left me. And my sister and my cousin them, they were sitting at the park, and somehow I made it to the park wherever they were. So they don't know that I just smoked, the joint with her. And so I'm talking to them, and they looking at me, and my ass is tripping because I'm laughing. I was like, I bet you I could put my hand through y'all. And they was like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? And I'm telling them I just smoked with my cousin, which is their cousin, and I ain't gonna say her name, but I'm just saying cousin because And so they was like, "Girl, you tripping? She done gave you something." And I'm like, "Y'all, please don't leave me because I feel like I'm gonna be retarded." And no lie. And I'm like, "Y'all, please don't leave me because I feel like I'm gonna be retarded." Them fools tell me, because we all young. It was like, "Girl, go to the house and drink some Kool-Aid." It's funny now, but that shit wasn't funny when it was happening. So they was like, "Girl, go to the house and drink some Kool-Aid." So they took me to the house, and they took me to the house and gave me some Kool-Aid. But of course, that shit won't gonna work. And so they took me home because I was acting terrible. And of course we couldn't go around. I couldn't go around my mama. So well, she going home any damn way. But that's okay. And so they take me to the house, and they leave me. But I don't want to go to sleep because I feel like if I go to sleep, I'm gonna wake up retarded. And because that's what I've been saying the whole time. So my neighbor, rest his soul, because he just passed a couple of years ago. He saw me acting crazy, and he was like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "I don't know what's wrong with me. I smoked with my cousin, and now I'm acting crazy." And I was like, "I don't want to go to sleep because I'm gonna wake up retarded." And he was like, "Y'all," he took me and sat, because it was like a bus stop outside out, in front of my house, not house, apartment. And so he sat there with me until that damn high wore off of me. You know, he could have took advantage of me. He could have did anything he wanted to me. Because when I tell y'all I was fucked up, I was fucked up. And he said I would never, ever, ever. I showed him mad love every time I saw him because he could have did anything to me. He could have did anything he wanted to with me. And once the high wore off, he was like, now you good. So just go in the house and lay down and go to sleep. And that's what I did. Let me tell you something. When I woke up and I was in my damn right mind, that shit taught me to never do drugs again in my damn life. Which I didn't know, like, to come to find out, she was smoking wools. And I don't know if y'all know what wools are, but it's reefer and mixed reef, like they from where I'm from, um, it's reefer, and then they take like cocaine, crack, or whatever, and then they mix it into the joint, and then they roll it up, and then they might dip it in some kind of a bombing fluid or whatever the shit was back in the day. And so, you know, that shit taught me not to look at that damn fly. Them children let this fly. I'm sorry, y'all. Them children let this fly in this house. Your ass dead now. But that taught me to not ever want to be on drugs. Like, I don't want to get high. Yeah, I drink my beer, whatever. But drinking beer and getting and the way you feel when you drinking beer and that high that I remember, and even when it comes to smoking weed, because I don't even like smoking weed because it makes you feel like totally different. But that taught me not to do drugs and stuff like that. So when I look at the young people, and I still picture that young man um in my head, like, what happened, baby? Like, damn, what happened? I really want to know, y'all. I'm gonna go back by there. I guarantee you that I'm gonna go back by there, and I'm gonna talk to him. And you know, if I give him a little piece of money, I'm pretty sure he'll talk to me and let me know, what happened. Because my whole thing is to help him. Like, I don't want to judge you. I want to help you. Like, if you can be helped, you never know anybody's situation. And I may be rambling a little bit, y'all, because there's some things that I want to speak on that I heard on heard, like I just said before, a content creator was talking about, people being on drugs and stuff. And I'm never going to judge nobody because I haven't done a thing, or or but I haven't done this. And so if I can do it, then you can do it. No, people are different. Shit. People are totally different. Just because you don't do a thing don't mean, or it's easy for you not to do a thing, then it's easy for somebody else to do it. And then you can't speak on the shit because you ain't never been on no hardcore drugs. So if you ain't never been on no damn anything stronger than weed, then you need to shut the fuck up because you don't know what it takes to get off that type of shit. And I don't think that everybody that's on drugs is suffering from some kind of trauma or some shit that happened back in the day. Because y'all know what, for real, when these perks and stuff really started hitting the streets, it won't hitting our people. That shit was hitting them soccer moms and shit like that. They had them seem like perfect lives, and they would get in an accident or fall or whatever the case may be that would send them to the hospital. Had that shit together. It was nurses. I remember, when the shit started happening real bad. That's why it was really blown out of proportion, because it wasn't black people that were, strung out on this shit. It was Caucasian people that was really being affected by these opioids and stuff like that. It wasn't our people. So that's why they started making a big deal out of it. And them people, as far as I know, I don't know everybody's story, but it seems like stuff happened in their life, as far as getting hurt, having a surgery or something, and then being put on these medications, and that stuff led to, okay, they like the way that shit feel. Okay, let me go to my doctor and get me some more and get me some more, and the shit spun out of control. So you can't say that everybody is suffering with some kind of trauma or some shit that happened in their childhood that made them get on drugs. That shit is ridiculous. That shit makes no sense to me. You can't say because you've never done a thing that, oh, well, I've been beat up and I've been this and it's never made me do that. Well, then that's you. That's you. That's you. You can't pair yourself with somebody else. You can't say because of this, because I was able to conquer this, or I was able to do this, then you should be able to do it too. That's a damn lie. Some people able to get a fucking master degree. I'm not. I'm not saying that I'm not. I haven't even tried or something like that. People brains are built different. People handle stuff different. So you can't compare yourself to somebody else. And I think it's ridiculous to try to do that. That's just my opinion on that. I think it's ridiculous to try to say, well, you know, my mama was a whore. And I'm not speaking about my mama. I'm just saying in general. My mama was a whore. So, you shouldn't be a whore because I didn't turn out to be a whore like my mother. I chose to do different. You telling the girl who mother is a whore, who turned out to be a whore, well, you shouldn't even be a whore because my mama was a whore and I didn't turn out to be a whore. So just because your mama was a whore, you can't use that as an excuse. Okay, you was able to not be a whore, and that might not be a good example, but I'm gonna use it anyway. You may not have wanted to travel the road that your mother traveled. You may have had different help, uh, different people in your life that made you, not want to do it, and that person may not have. You understand what I'm saying? With me, the way I grew up, and because I really had to be an adult fucking super early. So my whole thing with that was my children would never have to be adults at 10, 11, 12, 13, or whatever the case may be. My children, that's what I wanted for my children. It's certain things that you do in life in the way that you are raised that you say, well, my children are never going through that shit. I never got a high school diploma. So I said, every one of my kids will get a high school diploma. That's what I said. You can't you can't say what's going on in your life and then say that you was able to overcome something and then say, oh, well, I don't have no sympathy for you because I was able to do it. That shit don't make no sense. It just don't make no sense to me. That's just my opinion and the way that's the way I feel about it. I'm reading some of y'all comments. That's right, boss lady. That's right. If you choose to do bad by what I gave you, that's on you. When I'm led to give something to somebody, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give it. It's not like everybody that I see on the corner I give money to. But when I'm led to give money, that's just what I'm gonna do. I'm never gonna judge. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I'm never gonna judge nobody for the shit they do. I'm not gonna. I'm just not gonna do it. It's not my place. Do I feel like shit go on and it's wrong in this world and it's wrong? Absolutely. Am I going to go along with it? Absolutely not. If you fuck up, you fuck up. You just do. And so I'm not going along with somebody because they wrong. My whole thing is I'm not going to judge you. I don't care. That's your life. That's what you chose to do. I wish you better. I hate to see people struggling like that. I mean, shit, it can't be easy standing on a corner on a hot ass day asking people for money. You don't know if they're gonna give it to you or not. And listen, shit, I could never do it. And I'm not talking about because I'm better than somebody. Y'all know how hot it is outside, and you standing on a damn corner all day asking people for money. That's a job in itself. Hey, Betty Boo. That's a job in itself. You have to have some damn balls about you. Ain't shit lazy about standing on a corner and it's hot as hell asking people for money. It ain't shit lazy about that. And that's just the way I look at it. You have to have some damn strength to stand in that hot ass sun all day and ask people for money. And shit, you might not get any money. Shit, you might get 10, $15, $20. Who knows? I don't know how much them people get. Right. Right. That's right, Nikki. They listen. They don't listen. It was them that was, and I'm not listen, y'all. I'm not trying to be racist. It was they was dropping dead, their children, them women that was taking those children to them soccer practices and them PTA moms and all that type of shit. When it started taking them down, I saw a story of a nurse. She was a nurse, had all her shit together. She had got in a car wreck and had to have surgery and had some pins or something put in her leg. So they prescribed her those medications. And because she was on them so long, she got addicted to them. Fucked her life up. She started back working. She started stealing from the narc cabinet because she a nurse, so she got the key to the shit. She was stealing it, messed her whole life up. Not because she was suffering from some childhood trauma. She had got into a damn car wreck, had them pins and stuff in her leg, and then got addicted to those drugs. Hey, Spencer, how y'all doing? So yeah, y'all, I wanted to come in here and talk about that. Like, I really, everything ain't about, cussing somebody motherfucking ass out, cause I'm here for that too. But I just been seeing it, and it's not just it's just not the older people. Now it's starting to be fucking women and younger people. You used to always see the men out there, but it's women now and it's younger people. And I'm thinking, like, all these younger people on drugs, what what's gonna happen to the generation that's coming after them? I feel so bad. Like, driving in my car, knowing people suffering, and I want to help. But what can I do? You know what I mean? I really want to help people. Like, back in the day, just gonna be honest. Back in the day, and I ain't gonna give no name. I was dealing with somebody that used to sell drugs and had crazy money. And what I used to do was I would take some of the money and I would go to this shoe store and I would pack my trunk with shoes, uh, like shirts, sweatpants, uh, when it was cold, I would get gloves, all that shit, and put in my trunk. And just when I would see people, or I see somebody with some, with like bad shoes on, I would just park my car, park my trunk, and let them go through and pick out stuff. And I need to get back into that because it doesn't take, drug money to be able to do that. Like, we have money over here. And I'm not saying I'm rich or anything like that, but I'm the type of person that, like, I go in the store, especially Walmart, and I catch sales like hell on shirts, and like I buy stuff that I really don't need just in case somebody come over my house and they need something for their babies, or they have toddlers and their clothes get messed up over here. They can go in my closet and they can change their children's clothes. Or I got a lot of nieces and nephews that like, their parents ain't out at the Walmart, 7 o'clock in the morning catching deals. So I pick up a lot of stuff, boys and girls, and hang it in my closet. And when we have family functions, I'm like, y'all go in the closet. I got some stuff I seen on sale at the Walmart, and they love it. I need to get back into that type of stuff, and just helping out people, man. It's people out here that needs help, like, need help. Fuck judging somebody. I don't give a damn. I don't know what got you in the space that you in, and I really don't care if you want to talk about it. But I'm gonna ask that young man because I recently I'm just starting to see younger people doing it, and he didn't look like he was on drugs. He didn't look like he didn't. He was so handsome, and it just broke my heart to see him out there like that. Like, damn, what happened to you, baby? Cause you know I always call people younger than me, especially real younger than me. I call them baby, and so I'm like, damn, why you out here? That shit fuck with me all day. Because see, I have enough money that when I want something to eat, I can go get it. I have somewhere that I can lay my head and don't have to worry about nobody fucking with me. I have income, ways to make income. I have it more than one, and so I don't look at it like, oh, let me get for me, let me do for me and make sure mine's good. No, when I see somebody doing bad, damn, what can I do to help you? What can I do? Like, I don't mind buying somebody something to eat. I can be in the store and in the store shopping and somebody in front of me and they like, oh, I don't have enough for this. Put that back. I was like, no, I'm gonna pay for it. Just give it to me. Bring them out. Give me that, and then I give it to the. I let that be the first thing the person ring up, and then I give it. I give it to the person. Because you just never know what somebody going through. You never know, like, the good thing or the good gesture. It don't even have to be like money or something. Just complimenting somebody. Oh, you look so nice today. Or, I like the way your hair look. Oh, you're so pretty. You never know if you say kind words or buying somebody a meal, what the fuck that do for that person. They could be on their last, man, fuck it, I'm giving up. I don't want to do this life no more. But then you come through with a kind word, or you say something that's gonna lift their spirit, and then they can say, okay, damn, I'm gonna go on another day. Instead of dragging a person, making a person feel bad. And I know I get up here and gag, but I ain't getting up here cussing out a motherfucker that don't need to be cussed out. I'm talking about people that's really going through some shit and need help. And bye, see you. I love you too. When you going to do this? You going leaving in the morning? Yeah. Or the night? In the morning. Okay. And then hopefully finish it today. Finish it what, tomorrow? No, hopefully finish it tomorrow. Yeah. Tomorrow night. I mean tomorrow. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. Everybody hope me and Lacey try to knock it out today. Oh, Lacey going with you? Yeah, Lacey always be going with me. Oh, okay. I mean, I thought you was going by yourself. Nah, Lacey going with me. Me and him been talking back and forth, but he want to call me this early this morning. Talk about how the prices Bobby just offering for the job. Okay. So when you coming back to get your children? Okay, you will come and get them Sunday? Yeah. Oh yeah, because they gotta go to school Monday. Early. Okay. All right. All right, bye. All right, bye. Love you. So yeah, y'all, that's my whole thing. I gotta get back into, you know, reaching out and helping people. Like, no matter what nobody say about me, that's the shit I love to do. You know, that's the stuff that, putting a smile on somebody's face. You know, when you had the means to just offer somebody something, or look beyond yourself to want to do something for somebody else, and not only your day is going to be better, you helping somebody else day be brighter and better. For real, for real. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you. That shit is important to me. You can't speak on my life. You can't. Hey, Miss Sarabella. I hope I'm saying your name right. Um, I spoke to you, Betty. I spoke to you, Spencer. I spoke to you, Mickey. So yeah, that's the whole thing that bring me pleasure. I know I get up here and I act fool sometime, and I'm gonna continue to act the fool when people fucking with me. But the whole thing about it is, I'm a I'm super genuine, and to a fault. Not anymore, to a fault, because I used to give people my last, and it was okay with me until people started mistreating the love and the kindness that I showed to them. And so I just said no more. And so, but I need to get out of that mindset and go back to the stuff that I used to do. Wintertime is coming. I'm getting ready to go. It's getting ready to get cold outside. I'm getting ready to fill up my trunk again. I'm getting ready to start doing that stuff again, y'all, because that's the stuff that really means something to me. You know, I'm the type of person that I don't open my house to people, let them come stay with me. And I said I wasn't going to do that anymore. And, maybe I need to, back away from that just a little bit, because you got to be careful who you let into your house these days. Okay, close enough. close enough. Okay. Um, so yeah, I just seeing that young boy on that corner asking for money like that just broke my heart. Like it something is going on in his life. I don't know what it is because like I said, I didn't take the time. It was a highway anyway, so it was a busy highway. It was on Capitol Boulevard, and so it's like super busy on Capitol Boulevard. And I didn't have time to stop, but I was working anyway. So um, I'm gonna make it my business to go back over there, and normally they be in the same place anyway, and I just want to know like what happened. Why you out here? What do you need? What kind of help do you need? Sometimes, that's just what we need. And I'm getting ready to shift a little bit. Like the little boy who shot up the children at the school. Like he was 14. 14. 4 years ago, he was 10. 4 years ago, hey Lady B, he was 10 years old. Yes, it is. It is good to be a blessing to others. It really is. He was 10 years old. What happened in 4 years that made you want to go to that school and shoot those people? That is so sad. 14. I know what he did was bad, and I'm not making no excuses because I don't know him. But he's still a baby, basically. He's 14. What was so bad in his life that he felt the need to say, okay, my life is over and I'm finna take some people with me? You know, that shit is so sad. And I heard somebody speak on him and say they don't have no sympathy for him because it's no excuse. If he was being bullied, they had been bullied, and this, that, and the third, and it was so cold and calculated, the stuff that was coming out that person's mouth for a 14-year-old. But in the same breath, you can say somebody killed 30 people or some shit like that, and you think that person is funny and hilarious and shit like that. So you can find somebody that's a grown ass man to be funny and hilarious, and he done took people lives too. Cause I don't see shit funny about nobody that takes somebody's life. I don't give a fuck how much you act like a clown, how much you on YouTube doing whatever. I don't find if you done took somebody's life, you're not funny to me. But not have no sympathy for somebody that's 14. That little boy life is fucked up forever. And he's not a grown man. He's a child. I don't give a damn how they want to paint him, how whatever. He's 14. And I don't know if y'all hear the train. Yeah, I'm sitting in the window. I be acting like an old ass lady, sitting in the window with the window up, listening to them little damn I don't know if they crickets or I don't know what they are, but they be making that little noise and the thing, and then here come the damn train. But I like it though. Like one thing we need to do as parents is teach our damn children not to be bullies. Teach our children not to be bullies. That's what we need to do because we can't expect children that get bullied. Not all of them, because some people can handle it and some people can't. Some children that get bullied, they kill themselves. Some people, because it's like a couple of years ago when children was getting bullied, all they did was go in the house and commit suicide, hang themselves, all types of shit like that. Everybody mindset is not the same. What one child can handle, maybe another child can. As adults, if somebody fucking with us and bullying us, what we gonna do? For real though, y'all communicate in the chat. Y'all free to say whatever y'all want to say. If you don't agree with me, you can say you don't agree with me. I'm not gonna get mad about it or anything like that. When we're being bullied, because we have some adult bullies. When we are being mistreated or somebody's messing with us, we ready to throw hands. We're not gonna let nobody every day. Say for instance, you going to your job. Yes, yes. You go to your job every day. Somebody, here come this damn nagging ass woman messing with you every day, throwing subliminals, but she talking about you. And then she get a couple of more homegirls to come in, you in the break room, and here they come with that shit, but talking about you. Eventually, as adults, we're gonna get up and we going to either lay hands or cut somebody ass out. So you can't expect a child at 14 whose mind is not fully developed to be able to handle a situation that we can barely handle our damn self as grown people. It's sad to know that a 14-year-old child didn't see another way out of the situation that he was feeling, because he had to be feeling fucked up to be able to go into school and take other people's lives. You have grown people that do that shit. You have grown people who go into workplaces and take other people's lives. And so my whole thing with it, I feel so sorry for the families who lost their loved ones. My heart goes out to them. But my heart also goes out to the 14-year-old little boy, because his mind had to be in such a state. I just can't imagine. I just cannot imagine what his mind going from his house, getting the gun, putting it in his book bag. I don't know how he get to school, bus or parent. I don't know. The whole time you getting ready to go shoot up your school, and nothing in you tell you, no, no, don't do it. You know, it's not gonna be good. Whatever, whatever. You can't expect that from a 14-year-old child. It's sad because that's the situation that these young people are in. They just done gave up on life, and it's sad. Shit that make me cry because it's sad. Like, I get it. My ass was picked on. Do you hear me when I say that's probably why I hated school so much. And then I was picked on so fucking bad. So bad in school. Shit, half of the time I went to school dirty. And people be picking and bullying you and shit like that. It's just by the grace of God I didn't go somewhere and take my life. It ain't like I didn't think of it. But some people are built different. Everybody is not the fucking same. All the shit that I had to go through as a child, it's been plenty of times that I wanted to be out of this world and not deal with the shit. But it was special angels, God, whatever you want to call it, that kept me from doing it. You understand? Just some people not built like that. So it pisses me off when people get up here and say, well, I didn't do that. I was able to overcome that. I didn't live in that situation. I lived in that situation and I was able to do, I was a shit. Is it ever about anybody motherfucking else? Is anybody else? Oh, God, let me calm down. It's so easy for people to judge people because they've never been through a thing. You understand what I'm saying? I I've never been like what do you call it? Like a battered wife or a battered girlfriend. But I'm not gonna look my nose down at the other woman that's in the situation and can't find find the strength to leave a person that's whooping on her ass. It's something I couldn't take because I'm gonna hit your ass back. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna judge her because she doesn't have the strength to leave. Because we are different. People are different. And once we realize that shit and stop judging people because you don't do a thing, I've never done this. So the fuck what? A lot of people ain't had a motherfucking husband as a fucking molester, but who's gonna who's the judge? Anybody? I don't know. I just heard some stuff, y'all, and the way the shit was said, and all the drug addicts in all the drug addicts that I've been around in my family. What? Like being at functions and people so high that they falling asleep, slumped over. But when nobody trying to come together and make sure this person doesn't do it, and I love my family, and I'm not gonna judge them for that shit. I'm speaking about something in the past, and the person, people probably doing better and living better, and God bless them. Because you got to give people the space to want to change. You got to give people the space to want to do better. Stop fucking saying because you didn't do a thing, somebody else, it should be easy for somebody else to stop. How the fuck you gonna speak on something and say something is easy if you've never been through it? Make that shit make sense. I'm gonna calm down a little bit, y'all. I just hate it. I hate when people judge other people. It pisses me off when people judge other people. If you ain't never been through that, don't fucking speak on it. I've never been to jail, so I can't tell no damn body. Oh, jail is not that hard. You get 3 meals a day, and you should be good. Shit, how the hell I know? I ain't never been in jail. I can't speak on what jail life is about. I'm not gonna tell somebody, oh, you should be able to. How can I speak on that and I've never been in jail? Or even if I have been in jail and I was able to come through it a certain type of way, and then this person whining and crying and doing the most, and I'm telling you, like, niggas, suck that shit up. I was in jail. I ain't cry. Shit, you not that person. I'm never gonna talk to somebody who who was a child and grew up in a fucked up situation, and now they on drugs, and we having a conversation, and our story is similar, and I'm saying, well, you should be able to overcome that because shit, I've been through that shit. I've been through that. I was molested and I was able to fucking continue on with life. So you should be able to continue on with life too. Because you was molested, that's not the shit. That ain't nothing. I was molested too. Okay? But that don't, you're two different people. Stop judging people. Please, people. I try to put myself in other people's situations, yo. And I'm telling you, and even in situations that I know I was wrong in and had no fucking business doing it. Had no business doing it. You know? Being mean and treating people bad that's not fucking with you, that shit makes you it's not good and it's not right. You understand what I'm saying? It's just crazy, man. I know I'm all over the place, y'all, but I don't know. I just been seeing a lot of shit this week that's like really touched my heart, and just you know it's getting ready to get cold. These people that's on the street, they still gonna be on the street. It's easy to be outside when it's hot, and you can go pitch a tent somewhere or Shit, I seen a man, and he was a Caucasian man, and he was just laying, like he won't even land on the grass. He was just laying on the sidewalk, just literally laying on the sidewalk by a bus stop. Like, don't nobody want to live like that, man. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I truly believe that people don't want to. Now you have some people with mental illness, and they would just rather be in the streets than locked up in somebody institution where they been pumped with medicine all the time. I get that. I'm not stupid. I get it. But people that's the traveled down the wrong road, damn man, you can't convince me that people want to live like that. Now some people like to live off the grid and don't want to, live by the norms of society and shit like that. I get that. I'm talking about people that just want a fucking a helping hand or a way to get out of the situation, because it's not as easy as people think. You know how much it costs to fucking have somewhere to live? Do you know how much how much it costs just to have some a place to stay? One bedroom apartment, 1,700. When fucking minimum wage ain't even $8. If it is, it's 8.75. But shit, I don't even know how much minimum wage is now. I don't even think that shit $8. I don't know for sure though. I could be wrong. Yeah, everything is super expensive. And if you just have a regular job making minimum wage, how in the hell do you supposed to pay that much money for rent? How? It's just like they have outpriced poor people. Like, how do you supposed to live, man, without no help? And I ain't talking about help from no fucking government or anything like that. I'm talking about the community looking out for each other. I'm talking about people helping each other. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about no damn handouts or none of that shit. I'm just saying, like, I need to get back into the shit that I was doing. I really do. And I don't have nobody to blame but myself. And I promise y'all, I'm getting ready to get back into the shit I was doing. And I mean that shit from the bottom of my heart. And I didn't even do that shit this year. I used to just be around listening to people conversations that I'm around, or, you know, certain things that I would see on Facebook, and I would tell somebody, okay, listen, I want to take, okay, like it's this is one girl on the Facebook page, and she helps people all the time. And I would see her post stuff, and then I would hit her in Messenger, and I was like, "Listen, I want to get this much money, or let me go pay for this person room. I'm gonna let me know what hotel they staying there, and I'm gonna go pay for their room for a night." And she would tell me, and I would go do it. Last year, I this girl I was working with, and she was going through a hard time, and I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna take your daughter, get a list of what your daughter want from school, and and give it to me, and then I'm gonna go get it, and you don't have to worry about her. I got you with her." That's the shit that I used to do, and I promise I'm getting ready to get back into that shit, yo. You get caught up in your own life situations, and you just get consumed about with your own life, that you forget about the good things that you used to do to help people. And I'm getting ready to get back in there. I'm gonna get off here in a minute, because um I don't be I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry. It's just I just had to get up here and talk to y'all about that. It's just the last couple of days, just been seeing sad shit on the news, people dying, and all the because of drugs. And it's just sad. But anyway, I just had to get up here and talk to y'all. I hope I didn't bore y'all in the chat or anything like that. I just wanted to come up and have a serious conversation on this Friday and talk to y'all a little bit. But yeah. That's how I'm feeling. I need to step my game up. It's no excuse. Um, it's no excuse for it. It's really not. No excuse at all. Y'all still in the chat? Thank you, Spencer. Yeah, I just wanted my heart was real heavy on that stuff today. And that little guy, that young man that I seen the other day, like I saw him last Friday, and then I think it was this Tuesday. And he been on my mind ever since. Yeah, he's been on my mind ever since. And so because I have boys, and you know, I don't want to see my kids doing bad and shit. I don't want to see nobody else kids doing bad either. And that's just the truth. That's no lie. Yeah, that's no lie. So I'm gonna get back into doing the things that I do. And like I told y'all, I'm gonna do better with coming up here because I like engaging with y'all. I like the conversations. I like y'all in the chat. I like when we have serious conversations, and I like when we gagging and acting the fool. We can do both. Yep, we can do both. But I'm getting ready to get off of here, y'all. My girlfriend is getting ready to come over, and we may come back live, play some music with you guys or whatever. Um, but anyway, thank y'all for being in the chat. I appreciate y'all. Y'all go enjoy y'all night, and I will, Spencer. I do it more often. I will. And so when I go do my haul and get stuff. Oh, and another thing that I want to do, I want to get y'all to help me decorate my house because I'm not a good decorator, but I went and bought me some new furniture. So now I need to start putting some pieces with it. So I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna do that too. I got to figure out how I'm gonna do it, and then I got to get better with dropping a link. So if y'all see me coming live or something or doing something, it means I'm trying to work on this thing and figure out how to do that stuff all over again. But I'll talk to y'all later. I'll probably be hey Kay, you can come in late, girl. I'm about to get up off of this. Linda Kay, I'm about to get up off here, boo. When you coming? Big Mike on that. He gonna hang out with him today? Okay. Big Mike here? Huh? He told me he wasn't going to work. I'm sorry, y'all. He said so he changed his mind. Big Mike ain't going to work. It's too late. Big Mike, he not going to work. He gonna cash app it to him anyway. So yeah, y'all, I'm getting ready to I'm gonna get ready to get off here because we got some things going on in the house. You know, the grandchildren here today, but my son, two of my boys was living with me, so I didn't want to buy new stuff for the house, but they just spending the night for a couple of nights. So now I'm gonna start buying furniture and stuff like that, and because I really want to fix up my house the way I want to fix it up. So I got my little cousin coming over here. He getting ready to hang some TVs for me. We bought three new TVs and um, a new living room set and a new dinette set. And I took my old living room set and moved it upstairs in other living room. So we starting to make things shake around here in this house. Okay, okay. I'm glad you've been listening. I'm glad. I really do appreciate y'all coming in my chat. I really do. But yeah, I'm getting ready to get ready so they can hang these TVs up in this house. And when I get everything done, I'm gonna let y'all see. But I'm still gonna. I want y'all to help me. Like put up little. Decorate the walls and the mantle and just a lot of little stuff that I want to do that I was waiting for people to move out and I can do it now. But anyway, I love you guys. I appreciate y'all coming in my chat. I will be back again very soon. Shit, I might be back tonight. You never know. If I listen, if I go live again, y'all come back in, okay? Home Good is a great, okay. Home Good is a great place. Okay, I'm gonna go by there. I'm gonna go by there. So Spencer, if I go live again tonight, you'll come back in. And Linda K, you can come back in too. Then you'll be in the whole live. Okay. So I may come back tonight, y'all. Talk to y'all later. Bye.